Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Feed the Beast server. So, what? There's a zombie somewhere. We just upgraded to the Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack. We were using the Mystcraft pack before, but we have decided to upgrade to the Ultimate Pack, which has a whole lot more mods, which is really awesome. But one of the problems that I have encountered so far is I went to go breed some more bees, and apparently if you right click on an indexer from the extra bees mod in this version, it crashes your game. And it's not just, you know, the mod doesn't work. You get that screen where it's like Mystcraft has crashed, and then you gotta restart Mystcraft, and that sucks. So I heard that you can pump items in and out of the indexer, and I want to try do this. So let me grab some of these gates here. Oh my dang, my inventory is full. Let's take some of these chocolate frames out of here. There we go. Let's grab one of these guys. Actually, I might want to grab a few of those. I don't know how many I'm going to need. I want to grab some wooden pipe. We should have some here somewhere. There's some wooden transport pipes. Let's take that many. Very good. Might want some stone transport pipe. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of chests. Let's do... Is this gold? What is that? Gold ingot. I'm going to take some of this gold. Spoon has a gold farm. I'm going to replace that if I use all of that gold. But I have a whole bunch of chests already made over here at my bee area. And I wanted to take those chests, upgrade them to iron chests, and then further upgrade those to gold chests. Let's see, here we go. We have 32. I don't know. Let's do 8 for now. That should be plenty. So we need to take the 8, and we need to wrap those with iron, and we can turn those into the iron chests, which hold just a bit more than the regular normal chests. Now we can do, I think it's iron. And we do one of these things, and then we can do chest upgrades. Yes, okay, so we can convert all these iron chests to the gold chests. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so we made all the ones that we need. Let me place down these chests somewhere. Let's just do this. Awesome. Now we can do the upgrades on each one of these guys. Oh, it's not going to autofill my thing. That's annoying. So let's just see the difference. This is the iron chest, which is the same as like a large chest. And then this is the gold chest, which I think is double of this. I think so. I never really counted. Don't really want to bother counting. I just know it's a lot bigger. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish upgrading these guys. Awesome. I know I got a lot of bees in those indexers upstairs. And you can see the advanced diamond drill is slightly different texture, which is pretty cool. Yep, everything's the same. Let's pick this up off the ground. Alright, so let's see if we can pump bees out of my indexer and see if I can get to them. Now the problem is, I don't know how many bees I have in there. I know I have a whole lot of them, and there's no way to get to the certain bees that I want, so I gotta pump them all out. So that's why I have so many chests to do that. Yeah, let me go ahead and do this to get rid of all these flowers around here. Silly bees kind of littering flowers everywhere. Okay, so let's put down a gold chest here. That should be fine. Then I'll do this just to kind of put the rest in there as we're filling up. So we need a wooden transport pipe here. Hopefully this is going to work. Flip that around. Let's put the gate right on there. Alright, so we're going to do redstone signal off, energy pulsar. Are we going to get the bees? Tell me we can get the bees. Oh, there we go. There's some bees. Yes. All is not lost. Awesome. Okay, so that's going to fill up. I need to do something about my inventory. Let me see if I can drop these frames off. I guess I'll stick these pipes in here for now. Downstairs, I have a place where I've been putting flowers just so I have the dyes available. So let's just drop those off as well. Okay, inventory's doing much better. More flowers. Okay. Very good. I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to get to my bees at all, although this is extremely annoying to have to do it this way. But at least we're going to get them. There's all my modest drones. Hopefully, pumping these bees out isn't going to affect any of their traits that they have. Looks like that's still going to take a while, so we can go ahead and do some more cleanup here, get the rest of these flowers. Awesome. Okay, so let's put these flowers back in here. Save some inventory space. There's Schism. Why do I have apiaries on me? Oh, that's right. That is right. So I saw that I had... Oh, what bee was it? Oh, this is not going to be easy. Let's see. It was one of these. It was a modest drone and a primeval princess. Primeval drone. I had these bees. And I saw that with those bees that I could crossbreed them. Oh, we are almost full here. Let's start taking out some of these. I saw that I could crossbreed those. And I could get oily bees. And yep, that's exactly what I've been working on the last couple of days, is getting a new species of bee. We are getting the oily bees now, which means they have a chance of producing a comb that makes oil. Oh, that was weird. That's right. Oil is now a renewable resource. Why is that? That's weird. Why is it doing that? Okay, so that is in there. The chest is doing something funny. Okay. Wintry drones. Yes. Okay, so over here, I have been breeding these bees up, and I have oily bees now, and that's really awesome. So we're getting oily combs and ancient combs. Maybe it was the ancient bee and something else I think I had to breed together to get the primeval bee, and then the primeval plus the modest. The modest is the ones you find in the desert biomes. Ended up creating the oily bees. Oh man, look at all these stone, the stone queens. Ah, I don't even know if I have enough chests here to handle all this stuff because I have so many, or princesses. I have so many princesses that don't stack. Man. This is gonna get annoying. But yeah, I wanted to start breeding up some more bees so I could go with the next one in the line, which I think is the industrious bee. I need that so I can mutate the oily bee and get refined bees, which means we can get fuel straight from combs from these bees, which is so awesome. Okay, let's put that in there, then there, and that in there. Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to keep watching this, otherwise I'm gonna have princesses everywhere, which is not gonna be good. Let's just go ahead and continue to do this. Alright guys, we'll tell you what, let me fix this, try and get all of the bees out of my indexer. I know this opening and closing of the chest is probably getting pretty annoying. I'm not having much fun doing it either, but it has to be done so I can get my bees. Alright, so I will see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we got a lot of the bees out of here, and I am able to click on this thing now. I accidentally clicked on that by accident instead of clicking on the gate to stop it, and I saw I was able to access the indexer without crashing, which is awesome. So we didn't have to pump out all of the bees, which is good because it's a lot of bees, but we did pump out quite a bit. Most of these are full of princesses. Oh man, that is a lot, and then these two are empty down here, which is good. Thankfully, I didn't have to break every single one of those. Now, I thought I was trying to right-click on this one, and I crashed as well. So it might be... Well, no, it can't be. I was going to say it might be the ones that have princesses in it that were causing it to crash. But this pure one that I have marked pure, you can see down here at the bottom, there are princesses, so that is not the problem. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was causing it. Maybe it's just too many bees in there I couldn't handle, but we are good now. The reason why I wanted to get to my bees is so I could grab my unwary bees that I have here. I want to pure breed these and be able to get a good supply of these, because if I take the unwary and diligent bees that I have, I can crossbreed those into the industrious bee. The oily and the industrious bee together make a distilled bee. And yeah, that's pretty close to getting to refined bees where I want to be. But having oily bees, yeah, getting these guys, getting the oil down here, I think that is probably where I'm going to start going for fuel, for power. I think I'm going to get away from biofuel and move towards the renewable fuel, since that is the best power source in the game as far as like MG power is concerned. Let's take a look down here real quick just so I can kind of show you guys what's going on. All of my mulch 100% gone. I have no more mulch. So that's kind of a problem. I've been slowly running out, and eventually I did run out. So in this fermenter here, you can see there's no mulch in here. This one's got mulch. So any leftover excess mulch goes into this one, and then we can continue on. But that's very dependent on how many apples we get from the trees above, which might or might not make a mulch when it gets squeezed. Apples have a 40% chance of producing a mulch. So yeah, these 3 fermenters down here were never turning on again since we are so low on mulch. We have enough to supply the ones that are running down this way, but I put these guys on the regular fertilizer. This is the stuff that you have to get from mining apatite, which is not good. Yeah, this stuff up here, which I've been feeding into the farms, they require this stuff in order to operate. So I got a whole bunch of fertilizer and I turned it into... I got a whole bunch of apatite and I turned it into the fertilizer by mixing it with sand. And we have this going on now just to feed those other 3 fermenters down there. But this is really turning into a pain. I could set up a wheat farm and make compost, I think, and we could ferment using that stuff. But to be honest, I mean, this was good to get us going at the start. But I really think that where I want to be is just to get the fuel from the bees. That's going to be a much better power source than the biofuel ever could be. The fuel just, it burns longer, it makes more MJ, it's just better all around. So over here you can see that I placed the light gray stained glass around. This is the ones that contain our tin bees. Tarnished drones, those are the ones that make the tin. We saw the copper bees last time, and then over here, the ones that have the brown stained glass, these are the iron bees. Well, why did I use the brown stained glass? Well, that's because these things are kind of reddish brown in color. They're not quite orange, and we're using orange for the copper. And they're not really a bright red, so the next best choice was brown. So yeah, I put brown all around, and I even put it on the ceiling here, which I thought was going to be a good idea. Problem with the glass on the ceiling is these wrath lamps get blocked. It seems like I can't get the proper amount of light down here. I had to put extra torches. These over here, can I see? Does this show block light? Block light 987, yeah. So we see block light 8. Actually, it's kind of hard to see right there. Block light 8. Now, if I move around, we get 7, 6 in the corner. So it's not quite the best light placement, but it is way better than the one with the stained glass. It's down to 6, 7, something like that. If we come over here, let's check this out. With the stained glass above, if I remove some of these torches, whoops, remove a flower too. Yeah, you can see the block light right now is down to 4, which is low. So yeah, unfortunately, the stained glass above is blocking the wrath lamp light, which means we're going to have a lot of torches in here. And the other one over here that has no ceiling, we could put in maybe 4 or 5 torches, something like that. Over here, yeah, you can see I have to have torches in quite a lot of spots just to keep the light levels up to snuff and not allow mobs to spawn in here, which I think is a problem. I don't really like the fact that I have to do that, so I might change this out for plain clear glass. I don't know if that's going to have the same problem or not, but unfortunately, I don't think this is going to work. Another option, I guess, would be that I could put glowstone or something in the ceiling. Maybe those, what are they called? Lamps. Let's look. Lamp. Yeah, these guys, the inverted lamps, these are the ones that are always on. So I guess I could maybe match it up with the same colors. So in here I could use the brown inverted lamp. These aren't too expensive. They use a redstone torch, some glass panes, and the brown lumar. which is just, you know, coloring redstone and glowstone dust. So it's not super difficult to get. They might not look pretty in here. I guess it's probably going to look better than having torches everywhere. I don't know. It's kind of a problem that I've been dealing with. Also, last episode I talked about how these bees are spreading flowers everywhere. Yeah, they are. We got flowers everywhere. And down below, we have more flowers. It's like weeds down here. Just so many flowers. This might be good for collecting different colors, different dye. Just put down a bucket of water or something, wash all the flowers away. You get all the dye that you will ever need. And just so many flowers down here. It's getting kind of crazy. So check it out. This is our tin. This is the amount of tin combs that we've collected so far. 20 stacks. And I think I took a few stacks of this already and I converted it into tin dust and smelted that. We got plenty of the tin bees right here. tarnishbee.drone.edge.addbees.drone. And then the rocky combs here, got quite a bit of those. We haven't really done any processing with these things yet. Over here we have the copper combs, and these are full and those are full, so all these are getting void piped. And then further on over here is the iron bees. So we got 24 stacks of combs, and these are all full. So I was showing these piping in the last episode, and I didn't really know what to do. When I got to this point right here, I was going to connect it up. And yeah, I was running into the problem where I was connecting to this pipe. Well, right after I recorded that episode, I realized I could change this pipe right here to be a cobblestone pipe. The stone and the cobblestone do not ever touch. They don't connect to each other. So I could have put this cobblestone here and ran the stone pipe right under here and connected up with this. But I kind of changed it so they all meet up at the same point. And it's just a straight shot all the way down. And I think it looks a lot cleaner now. We got the full 2 blocks of walk space so I don't bump my head anywhere. I can freely walk underneath all this piping, so it's so much better. And then again, yeah, I put the void pipes at the end just because we're getting way too many bees. I think I have most of these bred up so they have an offspring of 3. Yeah, that's more bees than we will ever need. I have plenty of the liquid DNA as well, so I don't really need to liquefy all of them. The only thing that I could be doing right now is processing these combs, which I would like to do. But yeah, I kind of got sidetracked by working on those oily bees. I'm now kind of in the mindset where I want to breed those bees and get the refined bees. And I was trying to do that, like I said, and I was crashing, so we had to pump those bees out. And yep, that's where we are right now. So I took away all the torches from the surface like I was saying. We got the wrath lamps up here, which do a very good job of lighting these up, but it's not quite perfect. The corners are still a little dark. They probably need... Oh, I could probably put some of those inverted lamps right in the ground, and that would probably do a good enough job of lighting up the rest of this place. But yep, that's where we are right now on the hives. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to end up removing the glass, unfortunately. That's too bad. Looked pretty good. I see a tree right here that was partially chopped down. Wonder how this happened. I wonder if lightning struck it or something. I don't remember seeing that before. Interesting. Okay, well, give me a minute. I'm going to get some things together and we will start working on something for today. Alright, guys. So I took a moment, well, I guess about an hour or so from recording. I was just breeding up these unwary bees, trying to get, you know, some decent ones. I didn't really have too many. I had a few purebred drones, but no princesses and not a big stockpile of them. And I'm going to be breeding these with Diligent to try and get industrious bees soon. So I want to try and get, you know, a pretty good stockpile of them. Well, so we are just about there. So I think we're just going to go ahead and leave these alone for now and check out some of the things in the ultimate pack. The first thing that I want to check out is Mystcraft. Yes, Mystcraft is in now. That is so awesome. What I want to do is set up a linking book. Let's see. Let's do this. We need a book stand. Now, before in the beta, you could use... hold on a second. Is it like this? Yeah, it's just like that. you could get what was called a link modifier, I think is what it was. Basically, it was something where you could change the book so you could warp between different places in the same dimension. Now, it turns out that block that you could use the link modifier with turned out to be like a debug book, so that's really not in the game right now. But what we can do is get a couple of books, and we can perhaps warp from here to, say, like another hub, and then from another hub we could warp to somewhere back here. So it's going to be a two-step process instead of a one-step process, but for now that'll save a bunch of time and it'll be pretty nice. So we could, yeah, here we go. Here's a couple of books. So let's see, I'm gonna want, it's only 2 books. Don't we have more? We got these enchanted ones. Oh yeah, there's more books in here. Okay, I'm not really sure how many I need. Okay, but let's go ahead and make a book here. Oh, right here? Or maybe I should do it like over here by this thing, by the AESU. Yeah, I think this is probably better because when I warp here, I can recharge my jetpack and then I can warp somewhere else. So yeah, I think we want to do it right here. So we can just make a book, put it right here in our crafting section and get a linking book. Okay, so this should warp me to this spot whenever I use this book. Alright, so we want to put that probably in the nether. So let's go to the nether right now. We can head over here. Whoop, let's get in here. Ooh, okay, that took a little bit of time. Right, so this is our nether portal to our base. So we could set the linking book, oh, I don't know, maybe somewhere over here. And that will warp us right to where we need to be. We don't like using this nether portal too much, really. So, yeah, let me just see. Maybe right in here we can set it down. So let's put the book stand here. And then we can put this linking book here. And if I've done everything right, I should just be able to click this and warp back right to where I was. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up doing is we're probably going to have some linking books around. We're going to want a book to warp from here back to the nether. And then I'm probably going to want to set up some books so I can warp to my B area, warp to spawn, things like that. That's going to be pretty awesome. So let's see. We want to be able to warp back into the nether, but where would we set that book? Maybe right here? I think that might be a good spot. So let's go into the nether where we were. I need to create a new linking book so we can warp there in the future. Yep, right over here. Alright, so let's put a new book. Actually, let's yeah, I think right here should be fine. Let's go ahead and put a book here. Now that should say nether. Awesome. Okay, so we can go actually back to the overworld from here. Oh yeah. And then we can come over here by the exit and we can put down our book stand. Ooh, this is probably going to end up being moved. I don't know if this is where it's going to stay permanently, but it seems like a good spot. We can put this book here, and then we can warp back to the nether. And then from here, we can warp back to where we were. Oh, Mystcraft is so awesome. Okay, so now I need to set up some of these books. I want to set one up so I can warp to my B area, and then probably going to want one so we can warp to spawn. In fact, spawn would probably be a good place to warp next. Let's go ahead and sleep till day. I can go ahead and set up another thing to warp to spawn right now. We can head through. I guess, you know, since we have these portals, it's not that big of a deal, but it would be nice that just using Mystcraft to warp here. I guess we would probably want to warp inside of this building where it's safe. Yep, probably right here would be good. Alright, so let's put a book right in there. That links to the overworld. So now, yeah, we're gonna have to set up another book stand. Do we have logs in here? Can I set it? Can I get another? Or any planks? There's a plank. Any sticks? Do I have sticks on me? I don't have sticks on me. Dang it. Normally I have sticks on me. So let's do this. I think I put that in the wrong spot right there. There we go. Right, there's another bookshelf. Or, yeah, is it a book stand? We can put this right in the nether next to the other one that I have there that goes to our base. And this one will be for spawn. Okay, and yeah, I want to go right in here. I guess I could have used the Mystcraft book from over there. Okay, so that goes to the overworld. This one we can stick right here. This will go to spawn. Oh, that's awesome. Mystcraft is so good. Now, if only there's a way we could do the link modifiers on these books again so we could keep the book with us and warp wherever we want to. But I think having that makeshift nether hub using these books is probably pretty good. Yeah, I can't complain about this at all. Now, I don't know. Actually, can you rename these books at all? Let's see. I know you used to be able to do that with that debug book, the link modifier. It doesn't. Yeah, I can take it out. I wonder if I name this on an anvil, does that change the name? Is that how this works now? Huh, there's cobblestone there. I think Corrales did that actually. So let's see. If we change the name from linking book, let's just call this. Oh, where did this one go? This goes to the nether. Let's call this nether. Okay. So that says nether, and if we put this over here, does that change the name? Oh yeah, look at that. It does say nether now. Or wait, did it always say nether? Because I think the other ones say overworld. Well, that's not a very good test. Dang it. Yeah, because these say overworld. Yeah, there's really no way you can rename these, I don't think. Let's see. Does this have... No, this does not have Mystcraft. Maybe mod? Let's scroll down here. I kind of want to see if there's anything in here. Mystcraft. Oh, come on, really? This thing's annoying. Mystcraft. So we got like all of these pages and stuff. Let's see. Crystal link modifier. Let's see. Oops, not C, link with a K, link modifier. Yeah, I think this is the block that you can no longer craft in game. There we go. Yeah, it's not even going to show a recipe for it since you can't craft it anymore. Well, dang, that stinks. I guess we're going to have to put some signs here just to kind of, you know, show what these things do, which isn't too bad. So let's go back to the base. I'm never going to get tired of that. I'm just going to keep warping around just because of how awesome that is. Alright, well I guess I'm going to get some signs. I'm going to place those signs above those books because I don't think there's any ways you can rename them. If there are ways you can rename them, please let me know in the comments, guys. Remember that book or that link modifier block, I do not believe that you can get in game anymore. So please don't tell me to, you know, get that block and do it because I'm pretty sure you can't. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's craft some of these guys. Yep, just some signs. Now we can head back in there. I can label these things and then we will know what is what. So let's go here. Awesome. And then we can do a sign here. This one will go to base. This one will go to spawn. Awesome. Okay, so we go to the base, and we can just put a sign on this one. We'll say, like, I don't know, nether hub or something. Or maybe just hub. We'll call this one hub. Very good. All right, guys. Well, that's just one of the mini mods that are included in the Ultimate Pack. I'm looking forward to checking out a lot of the other things that are in this pack. I know there's, I think, 30 or so more mods than were in the Minecraft pack. So lots of stuff to check out, lots of new things to discover and explore and see what's what. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.